Hey guys, Frank Lloyd Wright was an architect back in the early 1900s. The Imperial Hotel in Japan used him to design the hotel. The only problem is, in Tokyo, there were an awful lot of earthquakes, awful lot of tremors, and would tear things completely apart at times. And so they wanted to build a hotel, and a nice one at that, a really nice one for tourists. The problem was, what were you going to do in an earthquake in a place where earthquakes were just everywhere? Well, after drilling down in the ground quite a bit, he realized there was a bed of mud about 8 feet deep in the ground. What he decided to do was unprecedented. Well, at least we think it is. I mean, certainly there are some ancient cultures that could have done it, but what he decided to do was he was going to float the building on the mud. He put enormous concrete slabs underneath the building, and then he would set some anchors of sorts to keep it from sinking, but would allow it to move and shift along with the mud when the tremors or the earthquakes came. Now look here, I'm talking about a serious building. Now it didn't last long, not that it fell down, but because there were so many tourists, they had to rebuild and build something even bigger. But man, the people made fun of him. Oh my goodness, they made fun of him. This thing is not going to be able to do anything. You're setting it on mud. You're crazy. You're crazy. Sure enough, after he built it, the earthquake, one of the most devastating earthquakes of that time, happened. Houses fell and buildings fell everywhere, but the Imperial Hotel stood its ground. It was able to stand its ground in the storm. Now, a little bit of difference in this, but I do want to say this, guys. Those Christians who are set upon the right foundation. Now, obviously, we say, well, Ron, that was on a sinking foundation. No. It was set not to sink. It was set to shift, to move a little. The Bible tells us if we build a house on sinking sand, in the sense that on sand that can be washed out from under it, that will fall. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. What this is about something different. It's about the ability to take the earthquakes and take the tremors and take all of that and continue to stand, okay? Because our foundation is on the rock. Those solid slabs of concrete are actually what held it up in the midst of the moving mud. Even in the midst of the moving mud, the concrete slabs were so thick and so wide, it was able to stand its ground. Think about this for a minute. Think about this. Christians, we stand on the power and the grace of Jesus Christ. The power of his blood, the power of his sacrifice, the power of his love for us. We're able to stand on that and on his promises. And so then when the earthquakes come and the tremors come, the rest of the world may laugh as we trust in Jesus. But the truth is, while their houses are falling and their lives falling apart, we may be going through similar tremors and earthquakes, but will not be destroyed. Will not be cast down. Will not lose this. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Love you guys. Bye-bye.